Hello, welcome back to episode 28. So, what are we gonna do in this episode? I was like talking a little bit like at the end of the last episode that we are like kind of stuck here. Like currently, like we can't really do that much. I mean, with the Holy Wars, because we are. I mean, first of all, we can't declare Holy Wars like on anybody, even if they are another faith. We can only declare it against the Muslim faiths, and basically. And I don't really want to expand in this direction. Like that's not really what I want. I want to expand like in Southeast Asia, like here, and of course towards China. But China is just too strong right now. Like we can't like do anything with them either. So I think this ruler's reign here is gonna be pretty peaceful, and we're just gonna hold activities like feasts and hunts and stuff like that, and just take it a little bit easier for a while. Yeah, I mean we did do the oath, the greatest hunter oath. We have 45 years to complete it. And we're still young, so we can probably do this. Again, the greatest hunter. Is this a tal? It's a health buff. Yeah, so we have to hunt like 10 successful hunts, or have a successful legendary hunt. And this, I mean, this is what I really want to do, because this would give us a trophy. This will be the last hunting trophy that I'm missing still. So let's see if we can. I mean, we haven't been on any hunt yet, so we don't have the hunter trait, which means that we can't put our master of the hunt on this yet. So it will be for like the second hunt. But let's just do something here. We have at least some money now. It's so freaking expensive to do anything. Okay, and these are far away. These places. Tiger sighting, jungle hunting grounds. Well, we have something here, I guess. That's a bad one. Bear sighting, mountains. That's pretty good. That's 5 pluses. Okay. Wolf sighting. Anything up here? Not really. I mean, hunting a tiger seems pretty exciting, so I think we're gonna go here to Ramgar. Right. Do we need to pay this much, really? We can do that. We're gonna try to slay the beast. And I don't think we're gonna like max this out. More prestige. I mean, do we need prestige? I guess we can pay that at least. Right. Let's go. Hunt, a fresh start. Nighttime serenade. Yes. Is this our musician here? Master of the Hunt. We do have a musician. Maybe a melody. We're stressed. Why not? Oh, let's go with this. Maybe fail, of course. Of course. Sadness and regret. And without him, we are but hollow shells. Each of us a little corpse, hollow parallel. Sultan's Javad's friendship, while his numerous attempts to curry me favor have not gone unnoticed, I cannot feel but irritated by Sultan Javad's sudden interest in me, and I cannot shake the feeling that the man's intentions are not pure. He's a conqueror? Where do you live? Oh, you're a close neighbor here. We probably want his friendship, to be honest. That would give us stress. Is this gonna be a problem for us? I wonder. Plus 67. Made a friend. Oh, nice. Not but a campfire. Embellishment. They're unimpressed. We can't succeed in anything here. Excellent successor found. Bearer of the Sempos mandate. The wish of Govardhan. We're not that learned. Like most of our ancestors have been scholars, but we're not. We are basically a diplomat, an ambitious diplomat, and a zealot. That's what we are. And a poet, but we're not really that special. It's killed by you. I mean, this is what we would do. Let's be honest here. A diplomacy challenge, and we're zealous, so yeah, that does make sense. Capture and burn image. Making camp. A 5% chance. Who was it? Like, was it our granddad or great-granddad that was such a good hunter? But we did get like one of the hunting trophies, like the capture one. I think it was the granddad, the previous ruler here. Like he did, I think he did like 4 hunts, and he succeeded on every single hunt. I have like never seen anything like it, because hunting in this game is actually pretty difficult. I think it is way more difficult in this game than in CK2. These convictions. I got an idea in my attempts to land Jalpopilkora. My interest. Okay, so this is a vessel that hates us. Perhaps I could argue that it is in the interest of the old Shavas to support me rather than any other new Nestorianism ruler. Excuse me? That's what we are. But why would we try to convince him that? He should convert it to our fate here. I believe I can make a very convincing argument. Learn and chance. So there's a coin flip. Perhaps I should keep to diplomatic niceties. Let's set sway. Are we swaying him? I guess we are, okay. Food opinion, that's good. Yeah. Oh, nice. And I mean, he will never convert pussy. He's a zealot like us. What's in a name? Doreen? Daughter. This is our first daughter, I think. Sure. Action targets you. Okay, so this is a powerful one. Oh look, Tengri normals. No, they're not powerful. Military power. What? They can send an ultimatum, but they're not a threat. They're too weak. Alright. This is a long hunt here. I mean, we're not gonna take like any super excessive chances here on this hunt because this could be a dangerous hunt. But we'll do what we can because we need the XP. I have to remember to like switch back or switch to like search for legendary animals like when we get back home with a master of the hunt. What's this? Show Duke the Sangpo in at once. In name, no money. The Hunter's Art. Blindly chase a wild creature, launching arrow after arrow, spurring ever harder. Shooter laughs, Ningpo, a renowned bucketeer. Or the Master of the Hunt? Yeah, you are. Yeah, beasts can be cunning. They scent the stalker on approach. Get it before the hunting pack and turn violent when cornered. Bringing down quarries means knowing them and their wilderness well, and once the horn is sundered, never relenting. The most skilled of hunters is Ningpo. In his company I am coming to know the ways of ghost creatures and the ways of outwitting them to the chase. Okay, nice. We got it. I think, I mean... No, maybe it isn't a guarantee that you get it on the first hunt, like the trait. I don't think it actually is. You can get unlucky that you do like more than one. I waited return. I waited hopefully as my niece Christian. I had completely forgot about this one. Approach it being the custom for hostages to be sent home once they are no longer children. Alas, it seems Malik and Muslim's career spawn is to keep Tristan at the masses a while longer. Must be a good reason. Uh-oh. I mean, they're kind of falling apart here, so I don't think they're a threat anymore. But these mutadids, they have been a problem. Like they used to like ask to become a vassal, like a tributary, first like a bunch of them, and I accepted. And then like almost immediately they started to like, oh, we want to be independent again, so we're gonna rebel against your rule. Like they were asking, not the other way around, you know. But we have like gotten rid of most of them at least. Have some tiger. Samantha Upendra assembles the party as the sun rises over the hunting grounds nestled in the Ramgar's jungle. Okay, so this is a hater and a potential murderer. My men have been gathering sightings of the tiger that is terrorizing the local area. 80% chance, but why are we so good at hunting? Like our grandfather. It should be enough for us to find and corner the beast without too much trouble. The villain has already claimed several locals and grows bolder each day it is allowed to roam freely. Let's see if the rumors are true. Like, wait a minute here. Have they made hunting easier in this latest expansion or latest patch or something? Because hunting in this game used to be hard. And now we're just succeeding with everything, it seems. They must have done something. They must have made it easier. Look at this. Hunter guess. I mean, maybe we're just getting lucky here because we have all these bonuses. I guess that could be it. Aggressive. Yeah. They may not have done anything. Treasures. I mean, we could probably die on this, and that would be bad. That would actually be bad. Let's see. Yeah. Our oldest son is only 6 years old. I mean, I have been talking about that I want to play as a young ruler for once. I have been talking about that, and maybe this is the chance. Another flash out of fox. No, we're gonna hunt some freaking fox. We're going for the tiger. Treasures or not. Rude vessel. As we ambled in a group, I hear Emir smile behind me. Hissing from atop his hunting steed. Look at that solitary swine. He points at my master of the horse, Dompe, who seems to be having a hard time bearing the insults. What's wrong with you? Look at it. Percy Bedouin. Holy moly. You're acting like a child. Will you punch like one? Tested the belts. No. Mediator. Yeah, that's what we would do. But you're a diplomat. Monumental. Is this our wife? It is a soulmate. Mercy. There's a tiger. There's a tiger. My wife, Marani Kokashkin, just for me to follow her into the shining leaves. As we are hidden in the jungle, she tucks my shirt over my head. Finally, some time alone must witness. Earn excess for 5 years. Huge health boost. That's crazy. What about a tiger? You know what? I could be wrong here, but I think 80% success chance is like the max. Like you can't go any higher than this. I think this is absolute max, which means that even if we go this, we wouldn't get any more or any higher chance for success. So I think that we just can spend time with our wife here instead, and it's not gonna make a difference. No, like it didn't lower anything. Calling the tiger. My vessel Emir Ismail spots a tiger watching us from afar. It's spotted out, ready to run. The powerful beast is a sight to behold. The horses grow skittish at each spot its wrapped coat among its dense undergrowth. Without warning, it lopes away in a flash of bright fur, disappearing behind the rise. After it will ride. This method is more perilous. Success chance increase. Yeah, but it's not gonna increase. It wouldn't. This is what you have to do if you want the being able to capture them, like get that trophy. That we have to do with a leopard. Ambush. Wow. I mean, we're not a coward here. Like really, we're not brave, but we're definitely not a coward. We're stubborn. We'll just go after them. Right. And if we die, we die. Treacherous game. Like all game, the slippery tiger has many tricks, benches, and ruses that can fool even experienced hunters. My vessel Nagopa-san has halted the party. The wily tiger has been doubling to and fro, retracing its steps and running trails that throws off the sand. There is no agreement over which course to follow, and each moment we tarry puts us further from our prize. Pensions, this should be easy to solve. Let's send on this. I mean, if this is the max, like if 80% is the max, there's only a net drawback to pick this, because we could get the 16% right. I mean, maybe it's still the best one. No, this would be the best one, right? Because there's we can't lose on this. Am I like thinking correctly here? I mean, the stress. I'd rather go with this. Increases hunter trait experience. Okay, how much do we have? We can see. Holding the tiger. hours of riding, we are finally cornering the valley beast. Our chase has not been in vain. The tide of defiant, the tiger at last falls, turns towards us, and lets out an almighty growl. The huntsman sheepishly surrounded with their spears as it swipes its deadly claws. Alright. I will shoot it. You complete your slay beast intent. I will bring it down myself. Yeah, so this is the risky thing. Greatly increases hunter trait experience, and we are ambitious. But 90% chance that we die. Like that's a little bit high. That's 1 in 5. I don't know. That's no, that's too much. Let's cover this. I take aim as a part to keep the exhausted animal in place, exhale and loose. Arrow strikes true, straight into the beast's heart. That's how you do it. I mean, we did it, right? That's the most important thing. We're still gonna get a lot of XP here. Look at this. Wild tiger hide. Oh, that's a good one. Plus 80% for not effectiveness. That's really good. We're definitely keeping this. Look at how much prestige we're getting from this. I mean, only 5 trait experience in this. Maybe I should have gone the other way. Taking the risk there. Alright. Now we can probably switch to this. Yeah, we can. Track legendary game. Every year, your master of the hunt has a small chance of sighting legendary game for you to hunt. The frequency of sightings increases with altitude. Yeah. Right. So I have like never even seen a legendary animal in this game. I have no idea like how difficult it's gonna be to get one. I do remember it being very difficult in CK2. I don't think I actually ever succeeded in CK2. Okay, getting a legendary animal. It was pretty difficult. Yes. This again. Where? Is this? Namcast Flux. I mean, we have to get back home first. Wife falls pregnant. We got a wandering perk. Now your land, now your people. Unlocks the tutoring trip travel options. This I think is very cool. Children accompanying you to holdings in the will be able to increase their skills. When traveling the realm will teach them about the lava ruler. So is this like automatic, like when you have this perk? Or do you have to do something to like make them come along? But we should like go on a trip with our oldest son, right? Travel option. It's a travel option, okay. So you have to select that. Driving to Tibet. Subjects prove grateful for if they are not, they'll soon see on which side they have fought. A band of 2. Khan ruler. I mean, we're not evil. Okay. So we're back home here, and it is spreading. I guess we have to isolate here. I think I'm gonna lose legitimacy, which we don't have that much of, as it is, as you can see. Somebody died. Oh. Our marshal died. Still so many haters. So many haters. How about you? Okay, so you're not a hater anymore, so we don't have to sway you any longer. We can start swaying Amir Gobad the Cruel. Would you convert? Okay, so we can't. He has his stupid contract. But apparently he's easy to sway. Where's Patrol? The implacable Patriarch Namka of Tibet. I propose a betrothal between my daughter, Avan Salendra, and your nephew, young Pugyel. Sure. Do we have to be worried here? I don't think so. Well, this one is a little bit scary. Dreams of distant lands. Perusing my books, I found a travel journal from a merchant traveling through Asia. As I walked through a desert, I suddenly got a sight of a cluster of oryx grazing quietly in the distance. They had a slender body, straight horns, and pale fur. I simply observed them for a minute. They were unlike anything I had ever seen before. It was not until later that I learned their name. One day I will witness them myself. Again, extraordinary lifestyle experience or stress loss if you travel through Middle East. Okay. I mean, sure, we could do that, I guess. Maybe. Activities. We could go on a pilgrimage. Yeah, that's something that we would do. For sure. 525? Jerusalem, Shiraz, Baghdad. We can't even afford that. And look at all the Danish here. That's crazy. We may not like survive a trip like that. That's too far. Too dangerous. We could by the way, did we put on our crown? We never did. Good thing that I checked here. We need to repair some stuff here, let's see. That's the Lotus. Everything is just falling apart. Look at this. Close. More things going for Yin. Oh, they're winning. It's going too well for them. They're winning this. Peasant revolt. They had a war against some rebels, I recall, like the Green Turbans or something. But I think they won that one. It's coming here. Camp fever. Maybe we could do like some tunnel war, some tunnel holy war. If you have some good target here, like maybe against like what is this, for example? So then, forced facilitation, holy war. Let's do this. Why not? It's something that we would do. We all need to raise the men at arms here, I think. Yeah. Okay. You can lead a daughter, Guang Ping. Strong advice. That's okay. What's that? Samantha Ador's the second grand wedding. 3 months. We live. I would kind of like to go on this, but that was exposed us to the plague, right? No, it needs fading. What? That is it, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's go on that. And mountaineers, yeah. Oh, we're gonna get new siege weapons soon, by the way. Let's see. 6 years, and then we have this. Like we are in dire need for like better siege weapons. It takes forever to siege with this. And it's only at level 4 fort, and still it takes this long. What do we do here? We're probably gonna spread a legend, right? That's something else that we're working on. Yeah. Let's see. It has been on only 8 baronies like forever. Like literally forever. Like it's never getting more than that. That is really disappointing. Okay, so he died. That's unfortunate. Who's next? You absolutely hate me. Why is that? Cultural acceptance. Too many duchies. Minority disapproves of conversion. Court can do below expected level. Yeah. This is like a big reason like why everybody hates us. But we can't really do much about it because if we raise like the court grandeur thing like, at all, we just go bankrupt once we raise our armies. Like we can't, we just can't do it. And I don't really understand like why we're not owning more than what we are, because we have like a really big empire, and we used to own so much more, like with one of our ancestors. Okay. Well, we're definitely fighting this one. This fort requires my full attention. Are you kidding me? We don't have a choice? I've never seen this in my life. Like, you always have a choice, right, to like stay on the event. Why is this? Why don't we have a choice here? Oh, that makes me angry. We don't need your help for this. Like, you're kidding me. Come on here. Okay, so this is over. Have you sorted anything? Nothing. So where are they, these peasant scum? Nomadic uprising. Are you pretty close? Archer cavalry. What? You have actual troops? Serious troops? That's scary. Where are we here? Here. Okay, so let's go over here and like raise some more troops once we get here to save some money. Summer of Sadness. Yeah, I agree. Alone bereft without a sweet man, our hearts, our minds, our souls all damned. Military assistance. Defender. We don't need to. Yeah, this is very annoying that this like, sabotage our wedding. No, what is going on? Look at this! We're still on the wedding. But explain to me like what happened there. But usually, like in all cases, you get a choice to like stay on the event or like go back home and like handle the war. But we didn't get an opportunity to pick anything. But we're still here somehow. Super weird. I have never seen that. That's what's kept. Like, what is going on here? Enter seclusion. This is far away, right? Is that in Yin? We're not gonna seclude ourselves for that. Second of young bucks. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Implementor build. Sure. Yeah, they're gonna take that. That's annoying. Getting so many. Exciting. Getting banquet starts. Enjoy. Growing strong. Okay, so our. No, he's still sickly. Okay. So he can become a warrior. We got somebody good here. Are you about to die? About to die. Where is the thing? What's happening here? Party dance. Let's do some 82% chance. That's good enough. You saved the Fang. Right. would fit for Jumper. No, we don't want to befriend him because he's about to die. Samantha Demagnante. Shining, what's this? Fine sculptures, exotic tapestries, strange foreign flower arrangement, and more festoon. The banquet hall, a veritable feast for eyes. Near my seat, but Negrapade Dharmapala and Maharadja Rayapala share their opinion on the decorations. I'm so glad to see the correct amount of effort on this display. Laughs Dharmapala. I can stand when a host half-arses something this important. Frankly, I find it a little exhausting. Moons Rayapala. I don't even know what's a seat and it was a decorative sculpture. Neighboring Rura. Dharmapala. Oh, we got a thing! So, velvet products. Just relative. Fabricate hook that's always a good perk. Weeds in a garden. No. Rock insides. Dreadful. I mean, dreadful is scared. I think this is the best one. Alright, so let's rest some troops here. They're still there. We're not gonna like rest everybody. That's gonna be too much. Let's rest. Look at army. Not you. And you. Bitch. Yeah. That branch. Invalidated. Okay, but hold on here. It was no longer better to continue. This is something that I hate in this game. When a war ends like this and they don't tell the player what the reason was. Like, did he die? Is that what happened? No, I think this is just what happens like when a rebellion just stops or whatever for whatever reason. Like they always says that they like disappeared or something like this. I don't know what happened here. And like when they don't explain to the player like what actually occurred, like you can't learn as a player, you know. They should just tell us like what was the reason. Why did this happen? I find it really frustrating that they don't. Okay. A legendary silence. In all the celebration and revelry, there's a lull in conversation across the entirety of the attendees. Some of the run of Prayoga are the only ones still exchanging words, but I feel myself compelled into silence as eyes begin to follow me. Perhaps a quiet moment is my opportunity to talk about the most shattering life of Senpo Precorson. Yeah, so this was our granddad and a former ruler. Rana, let me tell you a story. 100% chance. Legendary Feaster. I think that we have this already, this buff. Yeah, we have that, so we don't need to do that anymore. We can just cover this. And he's impressed. Nice. Alright, so we can just disband everything now. Yeah. That was a pretty annoying thing. Let's capital. Let's try to university. No. Can ransom somebody. Station of men at arms. Where? Oh, we got this thing. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? It's a terrible place, but still better than nothing. What do we have here? Recently looted. We're building a fort. We have some honey pants. I mean, it's not the worst. Materialism. We should convert this. Yeah, 2 years. That's pretty quick. What culture is this? Sogdian. I'm pretty good terms with them. Frontier warriors. Little blending. We have this one. Okay. What is this other faction here? I'm so sick of these factions. Alright, so this one is getting scary. We have to break this one. And we can break this one. Wait a minute, even a matrilineal? This is air. What? You have know your land, know your people plus 25. Matchmaker. That's actually crazy. But I'm not complaining. I mean, this means that we're gonna get his realm in our family's possession, like 1 generation down the line. That's super good, and it's gonna break this alliance too, or this faction completely. Renovating, and another thing. And exit the conversation. 74% chance to gain a diplomacy lifestyle perk? Yes, please. Oh, we did it. We did it. Freebie. How much forger? Yeah, so we're only 1 away from this. I wonder if we should switch back to this. If we can get this. No, that's it. I do love this one. This is my favorite lifestyle. The wandering one. It's not the most powerful one in the game, like by any chance. It may be like the weakest one, but it is such a fun one. Wedding in not stars. Get it, branch. Another one. Wait a minute. You didn't stop. Wait. You're still in the faction. Why is that? We're allies now. It's all hjälp och kampa. So if he's the one that started it, like they don't like disband the faction, even if you have an alliance with them. I did not know that. Isn't that weird? Because if you get an alliance with somebody in a faction that apparently isn't the leader, they always leave the faction, right? But I mean, I guess there's like different rules if they're the ones that started it. They have become weaker too, for some reason. This one is pretty scary too. Actually. Daughter. Can we break this one? We could not. And that's a dissolution faction. And they're almost like on the cusp here to being strong enough to do this. Yeah, and of course it is Ashari. Are they all Ashari? No, they're not. They're mixed. A mixed fate faction. I think this one is the scariest one. Like, this one isn't as bad. Yes. You're my daughter, Mardika, Salindra, and your kinsman. Okay. Is it time for another hunt? Is it too early? Holding. We are on the thing here. It is too early, I think. Hold 14 prisoner. You. You're kind of bad. Another faction. Why do we have so many factions? I don't get it. It's just incessant, and we have this special thing even. The legacy. Wait. This. Divine Mandate. Vassals are less likely to join dissolution factions and claimant factions. And we still get all these factions. And we have this. That's insane. What's this? This is a whole kingdom. The feeble. What can we do, like, with you? Force specialization. 1500. Yeah. We should like take over Vijaya at some point. It's kind of an eyesore to have them here in the middle of our empire. No, we can't do this. Why? Our level of fame is not enough. Can we take this little one? Holy, oh, that's 4,800. Wow. You're a duke with just one little thing. Could take this. Not that it is important. What about this? Oh. But this is what I was talking about. Like we don't have like that many options to like expand. Like really. No, it's not worth it. You need like the kingdom tier board to have to be worth it. No. And Yin are stronger than ever, and they are at peace. What the hell is that? Black armored cavalry. That sounds cool. Holy moly. That's some new elite regiment that he has. He's so scary. I wonder... Can we send him a hostage? For hostage. As an assurance, you will not attack him. And vice versa, I guess. Exchange hostages. I don't think he would go along with that. But I guess we could try. Your son. Not our firstborn for sure. Maybe a little princess. Wait a minute, look at this. He had like almost all of his children. Killed during a siege. Wow. He lost almost all of his children to the rebels, to the peasant rebel. They're the ones that did this. Like every single one almost. That's crazy. Yes, 39 children. 39 children. Pro-Yin movement. I mean, he wouldn't do this, right? No. He would never do that. He doesn't need to. But if we can just offer one, maybe that will be enough. Wang Di, Kang, Chikwang, the Ball of Yin. So this must first travel to the Warden's court. Yeah, I know that. Wardens at war with home courts may freely execute hostages. Home courts and wardens suffer penalties for attacking each other. Yeah. Did we get a hook? No. We'll accept plus 279. Wang Ping's wellness hostage 164. I wonder. Let's search. Because I'm starting to be a little bit scared of this. But we're definitely not strong enough to take them on. Not even close. I just want to like vet them out pretty much, like before we do anything. Like when they are like it will become weaker at some point, so like we can like take advantage of their weakness, you know. When they have a really weak ruler or something. But right now it's too much. Days. Coronation. Sure. Can go on a coronation. Octus Darius. We have seen this event. This is a pretty good item. Well, it's expensive. It's too much, in my opinion. How is our architect? We don't have one. Then again, we don't need one because we're not gonna build much during this reign, I think. No, we don't need one. How about this? We can't. We cannot. Language barrier. Let me try. We got lost. Nice. These are list. Dust. We must spare expenses here. There's nothing I can do. Studying martial. I would imagine some sparring. Can we get the blade measure thing? There is an event where you can get the blade measure trait. It's not this one, I think. No. Success. I mean, we're not really a commander. We are a decent fighter. Test creatures. I rarely see my spy master Hussein this study before. It's as simply be devouring a richly adorned book. Sometimes I manage to take a peek at the maps on its interior. One morning he finally approaches me about his findings. You might see, there are rumors that the land of Kalpe is home to extraordinary people. He said that Xenocephali, dog-headed people, wander these cities. Let's see these creatures. Grotesque rash. That's crazy. Oh, by the way, I forgot about it. We probably could have taken our son along on this. Damn. I think we could have. You will keep searching for these creatures. I mean, sure, that sounds interesting. Run away or lost? But he would develop a grudge against us. But what were you? Master of the Hunt. Wait a minute, weren't you about to die? Do whatever. New caravan master. Oh, maybe he was the caravan master too. Poor. No, this shows are adequate. Maybe nice. Madman. Wet nurse. Hunt. We actually should get a vet nurse. Let's relation arrival. And we're gonna try to spread our legend here if we can. We can't. Not. Grotesque disappointment. Every time we get to a new settlement, take a moment to look around, trying to find the grotesque creatures that I've seen in Hussein's maps. The curiosity is simply too big. When we arrive in Mhoba, he comes to me, grasping his book tightly. Your Holiness. We followed all the indications, but these creatures are nowhere to be found. It's occurred to me that there may be perhaps no more than an invention. There must be somewhere because we're stubborn, obsessed with the grotesques. Said added curiosity. They promised me there'd be monsters. Stress, are we? We don't stress. There must be somewhere. That's what we would do. A gift worthy of Maharaja. Sometimes some Pola could be turned to Maharaja Repola. I was very good diplomat. Search for a vet nurse. Experience a car. Yeah. And then you can instill virtues, right? Yeah. Natural witness. Must be an example of peace or people. We do it in the presence of God. Yeah, we are a fanatic. You would do that. My daughter, Princess Yang of Tibet. Do you know of him? Who? That was nice. And this is Samantha Adarsh. Maharaja Repor introduces him. I believe you two would find much common ground. A lot of feasting, perhaps. Or we're not a feaster. It's very polite. I'm a friend to all. It was a Vaishnavism. Ramblings here now of God. We will definitely do this. It's insulted. Pangs of regret. Without him, we're but hollow shells. Our misery festers. Our hearts were bad. You know that I cherish you and it will bring me great joy to help you. I offer you the first and best of my women. Sundari Devi, my well-accomplished caravan leader, may they serve as the daughter of friendship between our houses. You are as generous as you, Maharaja. Yeah. Your glorious light. We call us fortunate for having been here. So many. Now we see the measure of the Maharaja. 3 ascents. Kosala presents itself to Paul II. So the priesthood accepts Maharaja. Enthroning of Paul II. Oh, look at this. The Goli of the pretty horror kingdom. I think it is better than what we have. Isn't it? Well, actually it isn't. It is blue, like in rarity, but it is still worse. That is something. Maharaja's consort. The oath. Repola stands by himself in front of the crowd as all await his oath. My rule will be remembered. Those who come after as the start of a golden age for Kosala. Where even is this? What a disappointment. Why is that a disappointment? Oh, it's this. Oh. Feast. With the spirits, what a good evening. And a friend. Peace with a friend. Reinvigorating friendship. Huge health boost. And a lot with traits. No, we're not into that. No. These two go on. Whisper at the feast. The Hush was my acquaintance Maharaja Raipal of Kosala. Reveals a secret that has been bothering him. While processing this shocking news, I see a mysterious woman leaning towards us, trying to catch every word. Who knows what wickedness she hopes to achieve? She must not learn that Raipal is a non-believer. Such a breeze would not stand. What is this? Jane Fate. Stared her with murderous intent. Yeah, we would do that. The dreadful display terrifies the demon. Perfect. Right. So I hope like once we get home here, then we can immediately go on another hunt and we can take our son with us on the hunt. That would be really cool. This. We're not gonna take this risk here. I'll watch the spectacle, yeah. I feel it's too risky. Oh my god. Right, so this disbanded, that's good. And we will never know why they disbanded, but they did. This one is still around. But they're too weak to do anything. New people here. Yeah. So we have pretty weak champions right now, actually, for some reason. We used to have pretty strong ones. Power sharing. Selfless, okay. Who are you, by the way? Oh, it's Hussein. Huh. Travels to come. Still attempt and have this wish for another wish. I mean, we're doing the same thing here. That is in our nature. Where are we? Almost back. Holy order expands. Right. What is this? Are we ever gonna stop with this? So annoying. Another invitation. No, we can't go on this one. We cannot do that. We have to go on a hunt. What's this? Powerful of pushes. This is insane. As you send my hunt master into the room, a gaggle of cooing courtiers descends upon him. When he finally breaks past, the color disturbed becomes clear. Cradled in his arms is a blanket full of squirming puppies. Sort of lion dog, but I look at them. And very impressive too. The master of the hunt smiles broadly. Your Majesty, I simply had to show you this letter. Once these pushes are grown, trained, I dare say they will be the envy of every Tibetan hunting party. I can't help but notice my handsome son, Temba, trying to get a good look at the tan dogs. Is this our oldest son? It is. Picking up the biggest, Hussein ruminates. This may be the greatest dog of his generation. Look at this. Yeah, we have to go with this. And that's like perfect timing. She was a forced regalia. Oh. What artifacts? What did we get? Oh, the tiger had it. But I don't think we have like room for it. We do? No, it's a big one. We don't have room for it. No. Okay. Oh, we have the whole court. Fair share. It's no secret that Saparang is the enemy of the world, Your Majesty. And all of your realm is so fortunate. In Belgium, for instance, the fields are barren with near assault tandem. Would it not be grand if the entire realm were as magnificent as Saparang? Well, we're not gonna pay you 290 gold for that. Sounds disinterests me, it does not. Ratified Lance. A markedly disgruntled Jalpo Kunsang horses to your throne. Patriarch, my legal rights of the country of Sambal are well attested. The strikes have long been considered an integral part of my duchy of Brahmayotia. Will you support my claim and have your vassal Jalpo control relinquished? Does not belong to him. Well, this is my question to you. Who hates me the least? Because that's the one that's gonna get to keep this. You hate me, but not that much, and I bet that this other one is gonna hate me even more. No, he doesn't. Okay. You're the only hater here. Conqueror's claim is the truer. Yeah. Because he's not a hater. Yeah. No, wait, it was only two? Only two things? Right. Oh my god, this again. Where is this? Let's see what hunting options we have here. We have something. Good setting. This is where the plague is, right? Exactly where the plague is, of course. Stag sighting. We can't go in that direction, I guess. I mean, maybe here. Stag. Stag. Okay. Yeah, so let's see if we can take our son with us here. I think they were supposed to be able to do that. Yeah, look at this. Tutoring tip. I've never done this. This is going to be very interesting. That's so cool. I wonder... Will we take like all of our children or just our heir? Probably just our heir, right? Travel speed -5. Okay. I mean, this is a little bit generous, to be honest, but I'm not sure we're gonna pay for this. That. It's gonna be fun. Fun times. How much XP did we get, by the way? Not that bad, actually. I'm 50 years old. Turn on tone. Travel logs. Get the traveler traits. Oh, that's what we want. That's a good one. Inheritance. Relic of Bukhara. This is a pretty good one. Oh, this is a pretty good one. Look at this. Orc of Bukhara. A station man at arms, damage and toughness. Fort level +4. Oh, this is super good. Level 7 fort. It is said that Prince Sirvusha built this massive fortress when the world was young. 3,000 years later, it was restored by the Bukhara Kuraos, the ancient rulers of this region, and it has been in use ever since. Travelers come from near and far to admire the construction with 7 great pillars mirroring the 7 stars of the Big Dipper. But it is a fortification first and foremost, intimidating in its splendor. This is amazing. I hope that we can keep this. Culture. I mean, what do you need to be to keep this? Do you need to be something specific? I don't think so. I don't think you need to be like a special culture or fate to hold this, which means that we could convert this once this is done, right? Like convert both the fate and the culture. 7 years for that. Troll, oh, we don't need that. Train commanders. Yeah, we can do that, I guess. Okay, wait. Convert that. And then I wanna see... Like, we should be able to do something cool here. We could replace a building here. And build a new stable, maybe. Cavalry. Stable. 142. I think that we're gonna... Yeah. Yeah, that's such a good province, like holy moly. What about knowledge? No. And the music is still glitching out after the last patches. Exile Advaita Dantins. No. Oh my god, look at this! Holy moly! Oh, this is really bad. Really, really bad. And I don't think that we can break this one. Because most of them are just Muslims and they just refuse alliances, but they won't marry like non-Muslims. And this one doesn't have any children. Oh my god. Why are you so annoying? You're tax collector and vassal. No alliance as perfect as but you don't want an alliance. It's your own fault. It's not my fault. Look, should we just grant him independence? Where do you live? Where do you live? Like way over here. Do you even care about this? He wants to dissolve the entire empire. He doesn't just want freedom for himself and his friends. He just wants to destroy everything. Let's see here. Again, 65 stress. They are ambitious. Yeah, I get that. That's like, it's against our nature. But do it this way. I mean, we get a 10-year truce. It is... Is it all this? That's actually a very big portion. I guess we try to fight it out, but that's so annoying. That's so freaking annoying. And now we're earning like almost 20 all of a sudden here. Where's the taxes? Look at that. Have we become popular all of a sudden? Intimidated? I guess they're scared of us, right? Mostly. What has happened here? Capable. Oh. One. Traveling troop. Oh, this is our son. Entering the Barony of Dipsang, we were welcomed by a troop of entertainers. There are puppet shows, dancing and song. Our son Temba seems to enjoy the music and is delightfully enthralled by one gesture in particular. The man is an extraordinary performer, juggling several instruments in between playing them. And he's a poet. He's probably an excellent gesture. Becomes our friend. Our son. Gives a gesture. Obligation. Hooks reduce all position salaries by 50%. But wait a minute. Is that from this event, or is that from he's being excellent at his job? But I didn't know this. Let's just befriend our son. Arrived in Saparang. Good. Hostage invalidated. Was he died? Was Gore on our board's task? He died like Robert Baratheon. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so maybe Yin is gonna fall apart now. That would be cool. The monarchy consolidation war. I mean, he doesn't have any allies anymore. He's wow. Wow, how rich he is. Black armored cavalry, 65. They're so scary. They are so scary. The lecture. Secretary Director. The silent. Should we send another hostage? I think that maybe we should. Yeah. Let's send Princess Yijang. Tiny little one. Yeah. Course undone. Wait a minute. Was this the faction starter? No, it wasn't. Slain in battle. Hidden by frost. It's not a magnificent book about books to warm him up. No. You're a claimed knight. I read about a treatment in a manuscript once. 4% chance. That like, we're better than Hussein? Than Avicenna? Oh, wow. Okay. Still Russia. Temperate. Our son is so good. He's gonna become a diplomat like ourselves here. And he's being tutored by like, the best diplomat in the world. Which is crazy. How is this play going? Should we be worried here? We should, I guess. Okay. How can we practice? I wouldn't enter battle with a dull blade. We're not doing falconry here. Who is here to witness my triumph? Halo of Fame, nice. Lustrous. Almost there. Then there's Snowbound. Helping others is its own reward. Fair price. Nice. Great incentives. Without him, we are but hollow shells. Give us a little corpse, hollow parallel. And we can camp. But we are gonna have to call it here. But we are at the end of this episode. I don't know, like we didn't achieve that much, it feels like, but I guess we didn't like really lose anything either. We're like still holding everything together. I mean, at this point of the game, like, the hardest thing is just to hold the realm together. Like expanding is just getting more and more difficult. Like we had to like constantly like be watchful of all the rebel factions like popping up like, constantly. It's pretty damn annoying, but and Jin they didn't become like weaker when the emperor died. They become stronger, but this is a young, healthy ruler. They have their military is stronger than ever, and they're winning all the wars. It's getting scary. But yeah. We're ending it here, and if you like this, please leave a like and a comment, subscribe if you will, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.